Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this video. For moisturizer, I'm gonna use the St. Ives Timeless Skin Collagen Elastin Moisturizer. It is a product that you can actually find in Walgreens, Walmart, any drugstore. They are amazing. This actually is made with safflower seed oil, so it is very natural and it helps to fill in those fine lines and the wrinkles. So if you are looking for a good moisturizer, I would have to say this is amazing. You actually see results right after, I would say, like the second. You will see that your face is getting a little tighter, it's getting actually also lighter. So a great moisturizer to use as well. Now I am trying to let it dry. You do have to let it dry a little bit before you put your primer. So remember just to give it a little bit of time. Now for primer today, I'm going to use two actually. It's going to be the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, which I guess right now it's in the whole boom. Everybody and their mothers are using it. It is the bomb. It is amazing. I was watching one of the Nicki tutorials right when it started to getting kind of in the boom. Of course, I follow her every single video. So I was seeing it and I went and got it. Now the reason why it isn't a boom is because of the ingredients. Glycerin is a product that helps to get the foundation to stick into your skin, and so that way it doesn't melt off throughout the day. So this is something that it helps in if you have anything, you know, like meetings throughout the day, or you just want to be able to have your makeup looking flawless. So it is something that I recommend a lot. Now the other one that I use actually as well is the POREfessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores from Benefits. This, I use it, as the name says, to minimize the appearance of pores, of course. Now I use it on my T-zone and also like on my cheeks. I do have big open pores, even though I take care of my skin as much, you know, as you can, but they seem to never close out all the way. And my getting choked. My skin is very oily, so I always try to, you know, put in that to give that extra boost in the skin so I can get, you know, so it doesn't come oily or anything. Now the Post Shave Balm actually does help when it comes to the pores and how shiny it gets. But I have to say it's it doesn't do it all the way, so I try to combine both of them, and I'm just trying to pack it in there, put it in there, so that way rub it in so it covers all the pores that I need. Now foundation, that I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD on the shade 145. I do have a red undertone. I don't know if it's noticeable in the video, but I do have a red undertone, so this is actually a foundation that helps to contrast that and helps to not look so red, since the rest of my body is actually kind of yellowish undertone. So remember, you always want to match your face to your body, not your face to your, you know, the color of your face, which it's not, which is what I used to do a long time ago. Now I am using a foundation brush from Kala, on the number is 403. This is a wooden foundation, and I like this because it's very big and it's very soft. So if you're able to find, I'm not sure, I think you can also get it in Walgreens as well. Now going in with the Beauty Blender, I am blending out the foundation and you know, push it into the skin, which is something that I recommend to do all the time. Now if you only use foundation brush, just try to make sure that that foundation brush is getting everywhere and it's evenly putting your foundation in the face. Now for concealer, I'm using the, I lost it. Okay, here it is. So I am using the Maybelline Insta Age Rewind effect. Now This concealer, it's the only concealer I use. I have to say, I've tried so many concealers before, but they did not work because they were either too thick, they were either too much, they will come out, they will become so greasy so soon. And even though it looks as if it's very thick, it's not. It's very light and it's actually very well blendable, like as you can see right now. And the other thing is that it does not crease. For me, that's one of the things very important, because since, like I said before, I have fine lines and I have a lot of wrinkles right now, that helps in also to, you know, smooth out the skin. Now I do put the concealer on the sides of my face on the bottom, so that way I can give it a little bit more definition. So if you want a slimmer face, you can go ahead and do that and put that as well on the bottom, on the sides. Now to set in the concealer, which is a step that I have to do it every single time. Remember, if you don't want to creases and everything on your face later on, set your concealer. It's very important. And I was using the shade Light Kat Von D palette. Now on the color Lyric, which is more like a banana color, that I was using the Morphe G6 flat brush. I don't use a regular, I guess, setting pad brush, since for me the flat brush actually gets better coverage and it's able to, you know, even out throughout all the where you need to set. I lost my train of thought. Now for foundation, I'm gonna use two from the Shade and Light palette as well, the Subconscious and the Shadow Play. I'm going in with the Subconscious first, since it is a more cooler tone, just to set in the base and define a little bit more. I didn't want to put too much of contour. I just wanted to do like a light shading on the face to give it definition. But it's very important that if you know, for me, I start on the ends of the cheek, so that way I can give it a little bit more depth in there. Now, a trick that I do in my face, since on the bottom right now I'm a little bit, you know, thicker, I try to put the contour in there and on the neck as well, to give it that darkness and help that slimmer in the bottom of the face, on the chin. Now I'm going in with the Shadow Play, which is a more warmer tone. And again, I'm not doing it too much. I'm just doing a little bit so I can get a little bit of depth in there. Hey girl. Now with a powder brush, I'm just going all over the face blending it out. So that way it's even out. It's not too light somewhere, it's not too dark somewhere. It's just even out. I like to do that once or twice throughout the whole thing. Something that I always do when I'm doing my makeup is my nose contour. For me, is very important. If you just want to give that little extra oomph to your face and more definition to it without looking as if it was done. This is very important. Now, right now it does look like a harsh line, but we are going to blend that out as well. Now I will do another video when it comes to just like detail of step-by-step of how to do your nose contour. So for all of those who want to see it, I will be posting it. Now going in with the Kabuki brush, this one actually does not have a name. I can't even remember where I got it, probably from my mom. I am just going in and all of it, blending everything out, just trying to even out the skin. And my hair, it's all over the place. Lighting right now, I am trying to get good lighting. I am doing with natural lights. So I am sorry if I go in a lot and change all the lights. I will try to get that soon so we can get better lighting. Now the bronzer that I'm using, just to give it a little bit of shine in there, is the Milani Baked Bronzer Soleil, I think it's called. It's a number 5. I have to say this is a golden bronzer, which is amazing, and I recommend it completely. Now, the blush that I'm using today is actually a new blush as well, which is from Milani too, Rosa d'Oro number 2. Now, this is a very peachy, goldish pink undertone, so it's not too bright, and it goes well with that kind of more subtle, soft base that I was trying to go with, since I am doing a very bright Valentine's red look, and I wanted the lips to be the definition, so very subtle. Now for the eyebrows, I will do a tutorial on the eyebrows as well. I change it up a lot, I have to say. My eyebrows, they don't grow at the ends, so I have to define them a lot. And I can either use pomade, I can either use just a pencil, just powder, just liquid, so it depends on what I am at the moment. Right now I'm actually doing 2, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, deep brow and dark brown, and also I'm using the powder from Morphe Brushes, the palette. It's the Brow 7 palette. Now I use the pomade at kind of like in the middle to the end of my eyebrow, just to define it more and to give it that natural arch, since they're not similar. One of them is not similar to the other arch, it's a little bit slimmer, you don't have so much hair. I used to do crazy stuff to my hair when I was little, I have to say, so when I was younger, so now I'm paying for it. So if you're watching this and you're 14, 15, don't touch your eyebrows if you have thick eyebrows. They're amazing. Don't touch them. I can tell you I have suffered so much, because now for me to grow my eyebrows out, it's hell. It takes months and months and months and months. It's not like before. Like I said, they don't grow. Like right now where I'm doing it, they actually don't grow longer than that. So I have to do it longer, since I do have a bigger face as well. So I have to define them way more. And I will do, again, I will do a video just for more detail when it comes to the eyebrows. Yeah, I picked up the way wrong palette. I realized, oh wait, no, that's the blush palettes and contour palette too. I use those two as well. So that is the Brow 7 Morphe Brushes palette. And I use a combination of both of them, just so it doesn't look that dark in the ends. And I just go over a little bit, just define it on top, of the bottom, just make it just a little bit more squarish, I guess you can say, in there. I usually bring it out, bring it in, or bring it out. So it just depends what I am right now. And that moment, I just wanted it to define it, not go over too much, not make it says I do have right now dark ones. I play a lot with my hair, since I have no idea what to do with it. My hair is in that stage where it's not too long, it's not too short, and it's just crazy. Now, on to eyes. Now, for the eyes, I'm going to use the amazing Bible palette and the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. Now, when the Bible palette came out, I remember that I was going to go and get it, like buy it, and it was sold out right away. So I was so happy when it came back in, because they are so pigmented. I think everybody knows who Carli Bybel is. If you don't, you should check it out. She's amazing. And her palette, it's so good. And it's so inexpensive. So it is very, very, very much high-end quality for so little. So it has highlights, it has shadows, it has I actually like to use one of them as part of my blush when I want to do a kind of darker blush, I guess. But you're able to use it as well, and also beautiful palette, beautiful the design of it as well. Now for the Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar as well, I love this one. I just got it too. I wanted to get the other ones, but this one was the one that got because the colors were perfect for my wedding. I just got married on January 30th, so I used this palette, of course, to do my wedding look. Now I am using, throughout the whole video, I'm using the Nougat color in the semi-sweet palette as the base. Then I'm using two colors from the Bible palette. One of them is kind of like a more brownish, purplish, mauve color. They don't have names, and I'm not able to tell you exactly which one, but I do show you in there in the video in here how, you know, which ones, what colors I'm using. I'm using the pink sugar as the shimmer. I'm doing right now the pink sugar, and for the Bible palette also, I just didn't see. Once I didn't see that it was too shiny how I wanted it, so I went in with the pinkish highlighter, I guess I will say, the smaller one in the Bible palette, you will see, to be able to pack it in as well to see a little bit more shimmer. Blend, mother, blend. Blend it out, girls. That's the best advice anyone can give you. Blend. Just wanted to throw that in there, you know, and let you guys know. Now for eyeliner, I am actually not using a gel eyeliner. I'm taking from the semi-sweet chocolate bar from Too Faced, the color Licorice. I guess you're called like that, licorice, I guess. And dip it in a little bit of water with that line, with the it is the Morphe M16 brush, and put it in there so that way I can blend it out a little bit later on, and it can look, you know, not as defined. So if you don't put it in correctly, don't worry, it's fine. You can blend it out and make it, you know, a little bit darker. And I am putting it on the bottom, on the sides, just a tiny bit on the corners. And then, like you see, blending it out. Now, for the bottom part, I am using the truffled color, and to give it a little bit more color into it, and not making it so dark with the liner. And then just blending it out. Now be careful, because I actually touched my eye and it hurt, and now it's red, so just be careful. And then also with the truffle, again, going over to the ends of the crease and just blending that out too, to give it more definition on the crease. Now for mascara, I'm actually not gonna wear fake eyelashes today. I'm just gonna put in mascara. I do have very long curvy lashes, but I do wear falsies. But for today, I'm just gonna wear the Givenchy in deep black mascara. Now I found this one came in. I have I am subscribed to Ipsy, so this one came in. Now it is, even though it's small, the package is small, the container is small. It has a lot of product. So once it goes away, no, it will be pricey, but it is something that it's amazing. And if you're able to, I recommend it 100%. This one is so black, it's so good. That tip that is round, it actually helps to get in more product into the eyelashes and make them longer. Now for the bottom lashes, I'm actually wearing the Kiko Volume and Definition Mascara, Now this one has two-sided, so I'm using the one for the bottom lashes, which is smaller tip, and also in black. Now I'm gonna do a highlight of the brow now, and also the Carli Bybel palette, and then on both sides, and then also I'm gonna use the same one, which is a pinkish highlighter, and put it into the tear duct of the eye. Again with the light and the hair. I'm itchy all over today. I have to see what's the soap I'm wearing. I used this morning. TMI. Now for lips. Now this is the moment of truth. Now I'm using Jordana lipstick, which is the Easy Liner Blush Plum. It's a retractable pencil, and it's a very dark red. It's kind of more like a darkish, purplish color. And I'm doing that because I wanted not to just do one tone red. I wanted to do you will see, it's kind of like a three-tone red, that it goes very well. So it's not too bright, it's not too dark. It's a perfect red combination. I love reds, and you'll see in my videos, I love reds, and this was just kind of like in the moment. Now, what I'm doing right now is, since I don't have big plummy lips, I do this to give it that effect once I put in the lipstick. Now the lipstick I'm using is also by Jordana, Modern Matte Lipstick. It's the number 12 matte style. I just bought this one this week, and I have to say, they are perfect. They're not dry, they're very creamy, they're perfect matte. They don't crack your lips, they do not make them dry. They have a perfect pigmentation. I wore it throughout the whole day. Another color, I wore it throughout the whole day, and it barely came out. It was on the whole day, the whole night. I think and I ate, I drank, liquids and everything. So I have to say, I recommend it 100%. And of course, I found it in Walgreens, which they were like $2, and they were in the special right now, so I got like 8 of them. I will do a review of them soon, so that way you guys can see it. Now with the pencil, with the brush, I'm just going over to cleaning the lines, and now I'm using the NARS Cruella, which is a velvet matte lip pencil, just to do that touch again, make it a little bit darker, make it a little bit toned. Now I wanted to try something. Now the one I'm using is the MAC Diva Matte, which is the 893 color, just to give it a little bit more kind of like ombre look, but not too much, just to make it a little bit darker in the inside of the lip and not so bright, just to give it a little bit more definition. Again, not too much, just a little bit, so it doesn't so bright, but at the same time it looks creamy. I want it to look creamy. And just play with it. I think that one of the things I will say is play with your colors. Play. Now you see, it has a two-tone. It's perfect. I love it. Now, again, like I told you, I went over with the blush since I felt like I need a little bit more color. I am very white. And I'm going in with the Too Faced Trio blushes. They have more golden, pinkish, and peach. So I did a combination of all of them. Now for highlight. Ladies and gentlemen, I am new to highlight. I have to say it, at the beginning I thought that the highlight used to make me look oily, but now I love it. I'm still playing with it, but you can see that Carli Bybel palette highlight, it's just a little bit and it goes a long way. If I wanted to put more and I wanted to do a lot more highlight, just one more swoosh and it would have been there. But I just wanted to do small amounts since, again, we want the lips to be the center of attention. Now here it is, guys, the final look. My first final look. Wow. I hope you guys liked it. I really enjoy making this video for you guys. I am so happy that I can start to do this channel for you and showed you what I know. And if there's anything in particular that you guys wanted to see, please let me know, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's. And if it's not with your boyfriend or husband or girlfriend or wife, well, with your teddy bear and with the TV. That's what I used to do before my husband. So guys, thank you. Have a great day. And hasta la vista. Hasta la siguiente. See you on the next one. Bye.